got no time to waste. I don't got no time for the bad, yeah. I don't got no time to waste. Nigga, I got shit to do. My mom gonna make it out. I know you.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode. Today, I'm going to show you guys how I close up in my suite. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Markel Douglas. I'm a professional barber out here in Houston, Texas. And I just wrapped up my day for the evening. So, as you will see, the place is a little bit of a mess. So, I always want to clean everything up and make sure everything is prepared for us to go back at it the next day without having to do a whole lot of maintenance or a whole lot of cleaning. So I'm gonna show you guys how I shut everything down. And without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I do is drape my barber chair with its cape. But before I do that, I always inspect the barber chair just to make sure there's no markings or anything that needs to be cleaned up. And I'll give it a good wipe down before we drape the chair. For basic level cleaning and closing, wipe down the general surface and make sure that it isn't dirty and it's clean and good to go for the next day. But on my deep cleaning days, I will be a little more thorough. The next thing I do when it's time to close up is organize my workstation. And after a long day, especially when you're hustling and bustling, the workstation might look something like this. Clippers, trimmers, guards all over the place. Station isn't necessarily a pigsty, but we're gonna get it together and make it look nice and neat. But with the clippers, I always put these back on their charging docks, and I spray every single clipper and trimmer and shaver that I've used for the day with Cool Care. Another thing that I want to do, this will set me up for tomorrow, and that is clean out my air compressor. It clogs very easily. If you leave any residual hair color in this air compressor, it will gunk up and you're gonna have to clean it out anyways. You're gonna have to do a deep clean. But if we're just doing basic maintenance, this will allow for us to not have to deep clean it and it'll last longer. Add a decent amount of alcohol in it to flush it out. The alcohol kind of strips any color that's sticking to the reservoir. We're gonna take our super convenient air compressor to blow everything towards our super convenient IVAC. This here is a very underrated tool. Highly recommend you invest in it if you're a barber as well, because there's so many uses. And we just hit that button. Push everything in. Other than that, we just got some lights to turn off. And get this. It's not wise to leave this tank full, so what we're gonna do is shut it off. Please just take this last round of air to blow off myself. And what's left of it, I'll reach around here until this bottoms out. pretty much it, guys.
Niggas up some humble pie. Caravan of forms, let my youngin' dry. Elevate my game for the 100th time. You can hold me down through these troubled times. I'll be another victim to my stubborn pride. Hold me down through these troubled times. Be another victim to my stubborn pride. Stuck in the ground. Stuck in the ground, I'm stuck in the ground.
What's up, guys? Just wrapped up work for the day. About to head home. I am exhausted, so we're about to go home. Packed up everything for the house call tomorrow. So I probably won't see you guys the rest of this evening. We'll catch up tomorrow. My energy is pretty low. My social battery is pretty drained. But aside from that, it's an overall good day. Saturdays are always good days. And just a culmination of this week. It's been, a pretty smooth week, so no complaints here. Looking forward to the bench session tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna go home, get off my feet, eat, recover, get some rest, and prepare for the next day.
I can't never be that nigga on the sideline.
It's Sunday morning, and the goal today is to be intentional. I already have everything organized and good to go. Before I head out for this house call, I want to whip up some breakfast to fuel me for today's appointment, but also today's workout. I'm gonna arrive there 20 minutes early because that's typically okay with the client. But yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast in, probably do a little bit of cleaning up just to get that going. I'm not much of a morning person. I do get up when I need to be up, but as far as being super vocal or social, not at all. I'm usually just on mute, focus on what I gotta get going, and focus on what's in front of me. So, you guys are looking up right now. But yeah, we're gonna mix up some pre-workout before we head out, so we can get this day started, man. I'm excited to do this haircut, but I'm also excited to see what we'll have for bench today. It's week 2. Week 2 is coming to an end, to be exact. So we should be able to hit something really nice that'll set us up for the following Sunday.
I could never stand a nigga that be two-faced. If you ain't game to get the step and find your own space. I had to find a way to ego, get your own play. Yeah. I got racks on. I know niggas flipping packs on. Mama said that I'm the bestest. She so dream and have some patience, don't be restless.
I am feeling much more active right now. Now that I've been working and socializing. It was a pretty good appointment today, man. Locked in a couple more future appointments for next month. So I'm looking forward to those, but this appointment was pretty good. Just a conversation. Obviously, you guys seen the haircut. Came out pretty clean, man. So that's what I'm here for. Definitely showed up pretty early, and the father is fine with that. Let me tell you guys something. So when it comes to punctuality, I really don't play around with it. I'm a very punctual person because I like to value people's time, and I like my time to be valued in return. So I will show up early. I don't care if it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If I have to wait 30 minutes, I will be early. I would not be the reason why. I would not be the one people are waiting for, if that makes sense. I want you guys to let me know, because I have a theory. My theory is early is always a good thing. Early is never a bad thing. Late is generally a bad thing. There's nothing I can think of that you could arrive late to, and it's within good reason. If I had to say any one thing is it's cool if you show up late to the club, right? Or late to maybe a party, maybe. But even then, I don't club a lot, and I'm not a partier. But also, even if it's a party like a house party or a costume party or a gathering, I don't want to show up late to that if everybody's already there and there's like a general itinerary of how things should go, right? Like, I don't want to interfere with that program, so I'm gonna show up early, or I'm gonna show up on time, or I just won't show up at all. I carry that throughout my business. I carry that throughout my personal life. So always show up early. Early is a good thing. Early is never a negative thing. It's a good skill. It's a skill. I know people that are habitually late. I know people that are habitually right on the money, like a minute before they have to be anywhere. And now you know me. I'm always early. So with that being said, about to mix up this pre-workout. I'm kind of in yap mode right now because I'm woke now. But when you get in early, you get out early, and you can move on to the next thing and have more time to dedicate towards the next thing. Let's be realistic here. If I'm gonna hold myself accountable, I'm gonna be honest and say that was an overshoot. So the goal today was to hit anywhere between 320 to 325, and that would set us up nicely for week 4. But maybe my body wasn't warmed up enough and I kind of rushed it. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it was too long of a pause. But I'm pretty content with that pause, because if I can move that weight, I should be able to move it with the longest pause. It's only 320. And I'm not saying that to like flex or anything, but my goal is to hit 360. So if I want to hit 360, 320 has to move relatively easy. I felt great warming up. Everything moved smoothly. Went from 155 to 245, from 245 to 275. 275, we jumped up to, what did we take? From 275 to 300. I haven't done that before, but 300 moved all right. And then from 300 to 320. I didn't want to hit 315, if I'm being honest. I've hit 315 so many times. Granted, I'm supposed to stick to the RPE. The RPE was supposed to be 6 today. I wouldn't say it moved like a 6. I would say it moved closer to a 7. It is what it is. We still got it up. And it's going to be days like that, but we push forward. This is only week 2. We closed out week 2 with a banger, and we finna move forward, hit these accessories, and most importantly, hit these back downs. These back downs will carry over to next week, and we're going to be able to move something pretty impressive on back downs today. So we're going to keep it going, man. It's going to be moments like this where you want to hit a certain number at an RPE that's prescribed, but it's just not feasible. So you got to make adjustments, make it do what it do, take what you have for today, and ultimately don't overshoot to the point where it's gonna cost you later on in the block. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's lock in and get these back down.
I don't got no time to waste. Nigga, I got shit to do. Yeah.
Shit ride 88.
I don't got no time to waste. I don't got no time for the bad. Yeah. I don't got no time to waste. Nigga, I got shit to do. My mom gon' make it out. I know you ain't comfortable. Had my first performance the other day, was feeling lyrical. Got my showing signs, it's gonna be straight, it's giving miracles. Chillin' with my day once, I don't gotta say nothing. Flexing on these niggas, I got packs, but I ain't gon' say nothing. I been feeling ruthless, baby girl, the truth is I got dreams to fly my own jet while eating roof, Chris. What you saying though? You ain't the only one had it hard, I couldn't play for. Blowing matches on my flow, but I ain't gon' say nothing. Get up off my ass, I had it hard, but I still overcome. Niggas lazy, I can't do that talk shit, can't let it phase me. Got two foes, but I won't fall for like I'm Jay-Z. These niggas bitch born on their hill like they was Daisy. Don't want friends, I want my Benz, I don't want drama, no loose ends. But I'm trying, girl, I'm really sliding. Anything you need, you know I'm someone to confide in. I've been getting cold for like summer change the climate. Yeah, that's all I know. Oh, baby girl, I'm heartless. I've been feeling heartless. Look how far we came from. Look at where we started. Let's look at where we started, baby. Yeah. Baby girl, I'm heartless, yeah. I don't got no time to waste. Nigga, I got shit to do. My mom gon' make it out. I know you ain't comfortable. Had my first performance the other day, was feeling lyrical. Got my showing signs, it's gonna be straight as
I guess everything I have needs charge right now. First, my social battery. Now it's my camera. And it's also my cell phone, which I need to charge. There's this, you guys all heard about it, the winter arc, right? Let's pull up the true definition of it. That way I'm not making anything up for you guys. The winter arc is about setting goals for yourself, like many do in the new year, and sticking to them without outside support cheering you on. It means reinventing yourself or even just bettering yourself in a way without the expectation that anyone else is going to notice or care. Starts October 1st, ends December 31st. Some of the rules that I'm seeing right here is sleep at least 6 hours a day, less scrolling and gaming, work hard, study hard, save money, no girls, reject all social events with no purpose for 3 months. No corn, no fat. Stay disciplined, drink only water, work out 5 to 6 times a week. Consider the value of your friendships and limit social media use. So, the winter arc is no different than any other challenge. 30-day fitness challenge, 90-day lose fat, build muscle challenge, 75 hard. I'm sure you guys heard of all of these. And if I'm being honest, why wait for a certain time of the year to get locked in? Why wait for October 1st to start locking in on your goals if you set them January 1st? You know what I mean? And if you didn't set them January 1st, why not set them the day that you set them and then work towards them? You don't have to wait for a specific day to do X amount of things diligently for a set time period, because that's a means to an end. If you want to be disciplined and locked in, this is something you should strive for on a daily basis, right? That's what I do. I strive for being disciplined and highly motivated all year round. It's an everyday battle. It's an everyday challenge. So I don't wait till the end of the year or the start of the year to set some goals that I already didn't have the intent of accomplishing. But that's not to say that these challenges can't inspire you to want to be better. I think anybody that takes on a challenge is putting themselves in an environment that's uncomfortable. And that's great, because from what I've seen, some of these challenges are pretty strict in terms of what they want you to accomplish. Like, I know, for example, the 75 hard, we want you to read 30 to 45 minutes of a book or a couple chapters every single day. They want you to work out twice, one being an outdoor workout and an indoor workout, if I'm not mistaken. Those are things that are pretty specific in the sense that there's no wiggle room in terms of, oh, instead of me doing this, I'll just substitute it for this because it's a lot easier or it's more comfortable for me to do. So in that regard, carry on, have your winter arc. But I'm trying to have an arc all year round in terms of improvement. There are some things that I don't necessarily agree with in terms of these challenges that want you to be antisocial. This one says, consider the value of your friendships and limit social media use. What friends are you hanging around that aren't valuable, that don't care about you? You know, you should already be asking yourself that if you have to wait for a challenge to come around for you to consider the people that you hang around with, your circle. There's some things that a challenge won't instill in you. Discipline is in you, right? Discipline is doing things whether you feel like it or not. And that holds you accountable and keeps you to a standard that builds character, that establishes integrity for yourself. There's always going to be peaks and valleys of motivation. And you know this for an example today. When I wake up, I'm not a morning person. My voice is a certain way, my energy is a certain way, but I'm building up. I still got up this morning, right? I still made my bed, I still cleaned my place. And I got some more cleaning to do. And I got work done, most importantly. So once I get going, I can take on anything. That's just something to think about, man. Winter arcs, there's nothing wrong with them, but be mindful of what you're setting yourself up for. This is a 90-day challenge. It's just labeled differently. What happens after December 1st? Is there a new challenge? Or do you kind of slack off and celebrate the arc that you went on? Do you unlearn some of these things you've taken the time and effort out to learn? These are real things you gotta ask yourself. So that's just my perspective on it. Hopefully that was valuable to one of you guys. I'm actually editing a video right now. So editing the video that you guys will see right now, I like to carve out an hour here or a couple hours here throughout the week. And that makes it a lot more digestible for me to lock in and execute because I know I can spare an hour every day. I know I can spare 30 minutes, 45 minutes to edit a video and then move on to the next thing. That keeps me balanced and that avoids me burning out from editing because recording is a battle and editing is a separate battle. So I really hope this is recording right now because the camera's showing me that the battery isn't charged, but I have it charged up and it's still rolling. So I really hope this is recording right now because I would hate to have to re-record this. But yeah, man, let's lock in all year round. Take it one day at a time. Every day focus on being 1% better. And over time that'll accumulate. You'll look back at your progress and appreciate where you came from. No doubt. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.